Treat.
Well, welcome to a new episode on the Front Porch Family Medicine YouTube page. I am Dr. Stephanie Phillips in Royston, Georgia, board certified in family medicine and also in training in the Conover method for performance and functional medicine. Hello.
Hey.
Who are you? This is Amy Jankowski. Amy Jankowski. She is a naturopathic doctor.
You're answering my questions for me.
Oh, okay. Tell everybody who you are. She's my best friend. You know, we are a power couple. We're a power couple. Mm-hmm. I'm the DO. You're the ND. What more do you want, world? Seriously. Best of both worlds. Why aren't you saying anything?
I can tell you rehearsed this.
No, I was just thinking about it. I was like, what am I going to say? This is the first one we've done without any kind of script. Like, I literally texted her today, and I'm like, hey, let's do a thing about weight loss. And she's like, okay.
Let's do it.
That's why I'm wearing a Buc-ee's t-shirt and my hair's in a ponytail, because I was not prepared for this. Mm-hmm. But I do not have time to do social media content because I'm taking care of patients. Mm. So, here we are. We had an hour.
If you were prepared, your hair would be like in pigtails.
Yeah, I would totally have like put a little mousse in it.
You'd have on boots.
I would have the boots on. Mm-hmm. I bought boots because we go line dancing, and it's fun. And it's hard, but it's fun. So, who are you?
I'm Amy Jankowski. I'm a naturopathic practitioner. I'm down the hall from Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. In the same building.
Dang it. Well, I got to call you Dr. Phillips. I didn't call you Stephanie.
It's fine to call me Stephanie. We're friends.
It's not.
It's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Call me Dr. Phillips. I'm a doctor. Do everything I say. That's all the complete medical people in the world right there. You know, when I was in medical school, I hated the white coat ceremony. I was like, this is dumb. I really did think that. I mean, I don't know. I've never liked the pompous stuff. My mom told me last week, too. She was like, make sure you wear your white coat. She loves me so much. And I was like, Mom, you know I'm not going to wear it. She's like, okay, I knew you would.
Your Bucky shirt is your white coat.
I feel like it's my signature. Because remember when your kids
yes.
were, is that HIPAA?
No, it's okay. I was going to say it. Like, Dr. Phillips sewed up my son's finger with a Bucky shirt on, and it's like the best thing ever whenever you go to your family practitioner and she's sewing you up with a Bucky's t-shirt on.
It was a Saturday night, and I got a call from the Jankowskis, you never call me, literally, for anything.
What? Well, I talk to you all the time.
I know, but I'm just saying for, like, medical stuff. But anyway, that's the great joy of direct primary care, because you didn't have to go to urgent care.
No, and it cost us $8 to have Jace's finger sewn up, which was like cheaper than urgent care or an ER visit.
Yeah.
We didn't have to wait. She met us in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
At the office.
It was nice.
So it was great.
Yeah. I wasn't doing anything at the time. I don't always do that. Sometimes I'm out of town or something, but happened to work out. So I'm glad I was able to sew up your son.
Thank you.
And save his life.
Yeah.
Probably would have died without me. You're welcome.
Well, there wasn't an essential oil that was going to fix that.
You couldn't make a homeopathy to sew it up.
Yes.
So, we are not quacks. We are legit medical professionals.
Speak for yourself.
And shut up. We're legit medical professionals, and we really love our patients, and we care about them. And so we want to see them heal. And we are working together to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, weight loss. I've struggled with weight my whole life. I was always like really big. I was 6'2" in high school, 250 pounds in high school. And I was a basketball player, so I was like all muscle. But then as soon as I got out of college, I just ballooned up and I gained like 100 pounds. It was horrible. But then 2 years ago, I got on GLP-1 medication. And it changed my life. And I've gotten down to 280 pounds. I was 360, now I'm 280 pounds. And kind of stuck at 280, but I started losing again the last few weeks when I went on tesamorelin. So tesamorelin has been another game changer for me. It is a growth hormone peptide we're going to talk about. But let's talk about the most important thing for weight loss is nutrition. You get to go first. Nutrition person. That knows about food. So you like to heal people with food, which is cool. I love food, personally.
I love food, too.
We were just talking about tacos.
Yes.
It's okay to love food. You just have to have a healthy relationship with your food.
Yeah, like even people who eat healthy and are slender still need to worry about having a healthy relationship with food. Like, you can't look at somebody and judge them based on the way they look about how their relationship is with food.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is the important thing. But we do need to look at food as something that gives our body nutrients. And like, you wouldn't take your car to a gas station and just put diesel in it if it took gasoline, or you wouldn't put oil in your gas tank or sugar in your gas tank. But people put stuff in their body all the time that's chemicals, it's not really food, and they eat bad and then they feel bad.
Yeah.
So you really have to put food in your body that is intended to give your body the vitamins and minerals and nutrition that it needs. I like to eat very nutritionally dense food and ice cream. I do like to eat ice cream.
Yeah, we like ice cream.
Yes. But hey, you can make ice cream with raw honey that Dr. Phillips has at her office that has not been processed or heated at all. It's raw honey, and you can make it with raw cream from one of the places in the community that we have that you can go.
Nobody has time for that, Amy.
Nobody has time.
No.
I do.
But it was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. You do have time. I'm really happy for you.
I'll make
That's
you
about to end because we're getting busier.
I'll
Got a lot
make
of
you some.
patience.
I'll make you some ice cream.
We're just going to go to Ben & Jerry's. I'm not advocating for that company. I'm
No,
just
if
saying.
you do eat ice cream, read the ingredients and find ice cream that has good ingredients in it.
Yeah, healthy ingredients.
Yeah, I would rather somebody eat ice cream that had milk, sugar, and vanilla as opposed to corn syrup. I don't even know what it would have. Corn syrup and,
The plastic stuff.
the vanillin
Yeah.
or the fake vanilla extract. Some of
Yeah,
that comes
so
from
bad.
odd places.
It's like processed. And I didn't realize that there are oils with plastics in them, which is kind of scary to me. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I really didn't know that. I mean, we don't learn anything in medical school about that stuff. So I learned it from you. Thank you for telling me. Now I can't shop anywhere for food.
You
No,
go to Trader
it's not that
Joe's?
hard. Trader Joe's is great,
Yeah.
right? So that's all organic, right? All.
It's not organic, but
Not
they have
organic.
a list of things that they do not have in their food.
Right.
Like, they will never have food coloring.
No
in their
food coloring, right?
They'll never have like saturated fats, GMO. The appeal that it's a chemical they put on fruits and vegetables to keep it from deteriorating. Like, food is supposed to deteriorate. We've seen videos or pictures of like a McDonald's kids meal that somebody bought like 20 years ago and sat it on the counter, and it doesn't break down. Like,
Yeah, that's
even
scary.
bacteria won't eat it.
Yeah, that's weird. And somebody else told me this too about Europe. So Europeans have really small refrigerators because they go to the store like every couple days because their food is fresher and it goes bad quicker.
Yeah.
So they don't need a giant refrigerator.
Yeah.
And that's so interesting to me. But they're overall pretty healthy, like much healthier than Americans because their food sources are a little bit better. But yeah. Anyway,
So how much weight
Interesting.
have you lost?
I have lost 80 pounds. It's like a human being
Yeah.
off the backside of my butt. So that was nice. Where'd that come from? Is that going to be? Are we editing that out?
I'll just spit.
Yeah, I lost 80 pounds. And tell us about that hack we were talking about. We have a little support group for our members. What was that hack with the vinegar that you were talking about that helps you with sugar cravings? I love that hack, and I want to talk about that.
Oh, okay. So one of the things that helps with losing weight is to keep your glucose levels steady. Because if you're eating periodically throughout the day, here or there, wherever you can grab food, and I know people are busy, and it's like, I don't have time for lunch, so I'm just going to skip it. But if you can keep your glucose levels steady, it really helps you to lose weight. It's really good for your metabolism. If you eat like a high sugar breakfast, your glucose levels are going to raise, and then they're going to fall like about 10 or 11 o'clock, and you're going to feel bad. Or if you eat like a high carbohydrate lunch around 1 or 2, your glucose levels are going to fall. So there's 4 glucose hacks that I try to do every day, and the first one is to have a high protein breakfast. I literally eat eggs for breakfast every single day. And like, even if I know I'm not going to have time the next day to cook an egg, I will just boil eggs and just have a boiled egg in the refrigerator. My kids will not eat eggs or boiled eggs, so I'll have deviled eggs in the refrigerator. Because people who say, oh, I can't eat an egg, or I can't eat but 2 eggs, they can eat like 24 boiled eggs in a sitting.
Yeah.
I mean, deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs,
yes.
yeah. I love deviled eggs.
But it has a lot of protein, and if you use the right mayonnaise in it, it's going to have like really good fat, healthy fats in it too. The second thing I do is to have vinegar before one meal every day.
Yeah.
And it's just a tablespoon of vinegar. The third thing is to have a veggie starter where I eat a vegetable before I eat my meal. So it might be a couple of Brussels sprouts, 12 olives, even a pickle counts as eating a vegetable. Eat a salad before your meal. And then the fourth thing is to move within 90 minutes of eating one of your meals. So after dinner, you can just go for a walk around the neighborhood, kick your spouse around the house a little bit.
Yeah.
Jump on the trampoline if you have one.
Yeah.
Whatever, run your mouth.
Yeah.
No, just get
Yeah.
moving however you can. Sometimes if I don't feel like walking, just like I can like call my mom and just be on the phone. And like something about being on the phone keeps me active, and I can be on the phone and walk around and do stuff.
Yeah.
But those four things, those four glucose hacks, really help keep your glucose levels steady, and it's really good for your metabolism. It helps you to feel better because your blood sugar's staying steady and you're not having those real big highs and those real big lows.
Yeah.
And if I do want a sweet, like ice cream or cake or something like that, I will have it after a high protein meal. I will not have a sweet for a snack. Like,
Right.
If I want cake or ice cream, I'm not going to make it a forbidden food, like I'm punishing myself, like I'm on restriction. So
Right.
I'll have it after a really high protein meal.
That's good. Thank you. It's really good.
wonderful.
I try to incorporate all of your tips so I don't have to gain so much weight. But no, it's really good. There's ways to manipulate our cravings. I always like to eat an apple too. It makes me feel full.
Yeah.
That's one thing I try to do. Or drink a glass of water when I get hungry. That's another trick I've used.
Yeah, sometimes people
Just
feel
dehydrated.
hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually dehydration.
Yeah.
Like you're not hungry, you're thirsty.
Yeah, and then I feel satisfied because I have water in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Because I walk around dehydrated. That's a big problem with a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
But I do think people overhydrate too. What do you think about that?
Well, one of the things people will do is you can drink water, but if you don't have a little bit of salt in your water, sometimes it doesn't push the nutrients into your cells that you need.
Exactly.
So, like, one of the things you can do is put a little salt in every other water you have, and it just kind of helps push it in there.
So we just recommend like a little pinch of Celtic. You gotta use a mineral salt.
Yeah, or
I
a
like-
gray salt.
Yeah, I like mineral water too.
Yeah, I love mineral water.
I love sparkly water.
I do too. I'm addicted to it.
So wonderful.
So yeah, I take sparkling water, sparkling flavored water.
Yeah,
and
tell us
put-
about that. That was
Yeah.
weird. I did this. This works. This is so freaky.
So like I was saying, I have a tablespoon of vinegar before a meal. Well, sometimes I'll just take a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and put it in a flavored sparkling water, and it tastes like a soft drink. I do not know
does.
why.
It does.
It doesn't
It really
have sugar
does,
in
people.
it,
It
but it will
does.
taste like it'll taste sweet like a soft drink.
It does. It
And-
tastes like kind of like Coke. I mean, it really did.
Yeah, the
weird.
first time I ever tried it, it was with lemon sparkling water and balsamic vinegar, and you have to get a really good balsamic vinegar. I like the one I get one from Trader Joe's. I really like, and it tastes a little like a Coke. I haven't had a soft drink, like a proper soft drink, in probably like 30 years.
Wow.
So I'm not really a good judge of it, but it does taste very, very close to what I remember. A soft drink.
I do drink Coke once a week probably, and I loved what you did. I thought it was cool. Yeah.
Well, I know some people, whenever I ask them, like, what do they like about soft drinks? A lot of times they're addicted to the bubbles. Like, it's the texture of the burst of the bubbles. So that's one of the ways you can have that, like as a treat, kind of. But you're not getting any extra calories or sugar, really.
Right. Yeah, so I love that. I love the lifestyle thing. And we're going to move from diet into exercise because when you're on a GLP-1, so GLP-1s are, there's two main ones that we use. And I give this talk to all my patients who start. It's semaglutide, tirzepatide. Those are the two main ones. Semaglutide is Ozempic, is Wegovy. Tirzepatide is Mounjaro, is Zepbound. They're all the same. And so when you're taking those drugs, I'm seeing a really big problem that I think needs to be talked about because I'm really concerned. And it's sarcopenia, which is muscle loss. So what's happening is patients are going to doctors who maybe don't have as much experience or mid-levels or something like that, and they're getting GLP-1 medications and the people don't really understand, how to tell the patient to take it or whatever. And the patient just doesn't do much but takes the medicine and they burn a lot of muscle. So we know through studies that patients who take the GLP-1, the weekly shot, if they do not resistance train, they're going to lose 50% more muscle, which is like a really big deal. Because what happens when you don't have muscle, especially if you're already postmenopausal, your bone health goes down, your longevity decreases, your overall balance is worse, which puts you at risk for hip fractures and other horrible things, right? So I'm really concerned about the what I think might be a sarcopenia epidemic. I've heard other people say this. I'm not making this up, but I heard some other doctors talk about this, and I agree, and it's really concerning, and I think I need to be talking about it because I'm an actual board-certified doctor who's treated thousands of patients with GLP-1s, and I think I have the authority to say this, but we need to be careful about what we're doing to patients, and I'm concerned about it. And so that's one of the reasons, too, that I really wanted you on our team, because I do think the nutrition part is important, right? And looking at not just a Band-Aid, but long-term lifestyle change for patients, because that's what I want. And I don't want patients to be relying on a medicine forever. Some patients might need to be, and that's okay. I still take a 12.5 milligram dose of tirzepatide every week to maintain. I tried going down a little bit, and I started again. But I'm also going to talk about peptides. So peptides are one of my specialties.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Or I have a statement, I guess.
Okay.
So with the muscle loss, you have the really cool scale at your office.
Yeah, we have a body comp.
Yeah, and that's really cool, where you can, because if people are losing weight, they need to make sure that they are losing fat and not muscle, and you have the scale that shows a breakdown.
It'll tell you your percentage.
Yeah. So that's really key, because I don't think a lot of people are taking advantage of that.
Yeah, they need to be. They need
Yeah.
to be having a body comp analysis so they can track and see like what is happening in their body.
Yeah.
Another thing too to talk about too with GLP is I've started a lot of patients on GLP-1, especially perimenopausal and postmenopausal women and men who are, in their late 30s, early 40s, and even late 20s. We can see hormone imbalance, and what I've realized is that I've really been missing the mark by not looking at cortisol levels, by not looking at estrogen and testosterone levels in these patients. Because, I think that I've just been guilty of being just a GLP-1 slinger. I'm like, oh, here's this GLP-1. But when we don't look at all these other hormones, we're not really treating a root cause of why someone is actually obese or gaining weight. So if your HPA axis is, for those of you who don't know, it's very important to know about. And I did not learn anything about it in medical school other than a couple things that aren't really useful in day-to-day practice, very rare things that can happen with your adrenal gland. But it's basically where your brain, hippocampus, H, and your pituitary, and then your adrenal gland, A, don't function very well. They're not communicating very well. And this whole system gets basically shut down. And so we can measure cortisol levels, we can measure hormones. And a lot of people don't realize this, but when you go through menopause, you start to lose estradiol, you start to lose hormones, but your adrenal gland, your body still has estrogen receptors everywhere. You still need estrogen to function. So your adrenal gland ramps up and starts making estrone, which is inflammatory, right? And it can cause cancers, and it makes you feel bad, and it makes you hold on to belly fat. So all those, you don't know how many women have told me, like, I just can't get rid of this fat, I can't get rid of this center weight, and usually it's because of hormone imbalance. And you don't necessarily have to go on hormones. We can use herbs to help.
Well, food, too.
Yeah.
I think food's really good at balancing hormones.
Yeah. Yeah, how do you do that? If you I do seed cycling too.
I like
about that.
I like seed cycling. For me personally, I do keto, which you know that.
Yeah, I always know when you're about to get your period.
2 weeks
doing
out
keto,
of the
I'm
month.
like, oh, no pizza and beer.
I know, but doing.
I'm just taking hormones. I just put the patch on.
Stop. Homeopathy really helps with hormones too.
I've seen it help. Yeah,
I've had a lot of success with that and hot flashes, getting rid of people's hot flashes with sepia and different homeopathies.
Hot flashes are very damaging. The vasomotor reaction itself, we know, causes coronary artery disease. It's documented. And I think it has something to do with dementia. We don't have the data to show yet that hormones prevent dementia, but we will in a few years. And I think we'll be able to confidently say for sure that they do. But and a lot of doctors agree with me on that, though that's a very controversial statement, but it is true. And it's just sad to me how many patients I'm still seeing even to this day that are like, oh, I really need hormones. I have osteoporosis, or I have this or that. And there's this whole group of women from age, really like 50s to 70s who just missed a whole period of time where we were just not educated well about hormones. There was a study that came out that said they cause cancer, and they don't cause cancer when dosed correctly and not orally, and they're very safe, and I think prevent cancer, actually. So it's important to think about when you're trying to lose weight is your hormones. So I've been doing a lot of hormone stuff. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, we were talking about peptides. Oh, yeah,
I interrupted you.
testosterone.
I'm sorry.
Testosterone is a game changer. I love it. Everybody's talking about semarelin, but testosterone is a peptide that works on belly fat, and you take it every night, and it's great.
What about the visceral?
No, it's visceral.
Fat?
Yeah, that's what I mean by belly. Like
Okay.
inside underneath.
Okay.
So like
oh,
all
that's the
the
really
fat,
dangerous fat.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the fat that's like around your liver or in your bowel. Not in your bowel, but around.
Around all of your organs.
Right, exactly. So organelle fat. So it's FDA approved. We're using it off label for weight loss, but it really is an incredible adjunct. And I'm using it with the GLP, so I'm augmenting my therapy. So there's some other peptides we use for fat burning and stuff, but I've really been so blown away with how good my patients feel on getting everything balanced out.
Is it because it balances their glucose levels a little?
Yeah, I think so.
And their hormones a little?
I think so. And it gives you energy.
Yeah.
Because it's poking the pituitary to say, hey, make more growth hormone.
Oh.
And so that's giving you energy. You're getting better sleep. And so I feel myself like craving to go work out, whereas before I was like, I don't want to go work out. Like, I'm so tired. I don't want to work out. You know what I mean? Because when you're burning fat, usually you're metabolically not having a lot of energy sometimes, especially with keto, I think, for me personally, if you don't do it right, because I don't.
You do
sometimes
Cheeto?
I do Cheeto, and I get
keto.
it on the side or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's been a game changer, because I just like, even today at lunch I went to work out and I was like, I want to go.
Cute.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
Awesome.
It was a really good thing for my brain, because I have trouble getting to the gym. But that's huge. That just 30 minutes twice a week, resistance training. I know there are plenty of months that I was losing 10, 11 pounds a month where I didn't work out. So I know I burn muscle.
Yeah.
But I can feel myself toning up, like I just feel, and that's going to help.
You gonna be a brick house?
I know, right? I'm going to be like I was in college. I was like 250 in college.
Yeah.
I was like a brick house, but I'm 6'2". I'm a giant woman. I love giant woman themed things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just huge. You're so little compared to me, too.
Well, I
Look in
did.
the video.
I did move my chair down too, so I wouldn't like had a double chin. Because
We gotta edit that part out. We're not normal. We're not.
So
normal.
yeah, I did move my chair down. There you go.
Look now.
See?
On
Look.
your height. Hello.
There you go.
I'm 5 feet tall.
You're a
My
hobbit.
name's Amy. Oh, I do love hobbits. Oh, I love Lord of the Rings.
My precious.
The fact that you've not seen the movie, though, is really upsetting to me.
I'm sorry.
I'm hurt by it.
I don't have the attention span for a movie that long.
It's a long movie.
It's a long movie.
It's a long movie.
I
I like to
need a
watch it
nap.
while I work. I like to watch it. It's like one of my work movies. I just put it on and listen to it. It makes me happy. The best part is at the end when
You
Sam
gonna tell
is
me the
drowning.
ending?
Sam
Don't
is
tell me the
drowning.
ending. You're
the
gonna
first
ruin
movie, Sam is drowning and Frodo like reaches down into the water, and there's this scene where there's like movie music, and there's like hands are just vehement, and it's like ah boo, and it's like perfect movie music moment.
Yeah.
Because I love movie music. And it's like, whoever did that movie music moment, whoever you are out there in the world, thank you, because you deserve a Grammy or whatever it is. Is it Oscar? I don't know. Whatever award.
I don't know. I'm just ticked because you just ruined the end of a movie I haven't seen.
No, it
yet.
was halfway through, though.
Oh, you said the
end of
ending.
the first one, so it's
Oh.
got 2 more movies to go.
I'll let it slide then.
But he didn't drown. He saved him, just so you know. But
Okay.
anyway, it's not a K-pop drama, so That's what you love.
That's what I love. My K-dramas.
What else are we talking about? Medical? Well, I mean, I think when we talk about cortisol, we have to talk about the things that cause HPA axis dysfunction. We'll probably do another video about that. We need to do a whole video on cortisol. Probably. Like, we're going to talk a lot about that. Like, what causes your cortisol to be jacked? Because I've been having a lot of people say, "Oh, I got to stop drinking coffee." That's not necessary at all. Like, there's so many people who don't know what the crap they're talking about on social media. So please come and see us and stop.
For some people, caffeine can.
Yeah.
Like, deplete
guess.
their adrenal gland.
Yeah.
It can, because it's going to overstimulate it.
Right.
So for some people.
Right.
But
not everyone.
Not everyone.
Right. I think it helps mine, honestly, because mine was a little.
And coffee is
jacked.
So good for the liver.
Oh, good. And your brain.
Yeah.
There's
It's
actually data that
yeah.
caffeine prevents dementia.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 1 cup of coffee.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Saw a
to
study
know.
on that. So I love talking about dementia and neurodegenerative diseases. We got to do one on that because that's NAD. NAD help you burn fat. So NAD is awesome. So we also have a weight loss IV in our clinic as well. It has some thiamine in it. It has some amino acids that help you burn fat. We have lots of different things that have some good data. So come see us, Front Porch Family Medicine, Royston, Georgia. It's only $75 a month for a membership for weight loss only. And I'll still look at your hormones. We'll still balance everything out and tell you what to think about things. And we also will, we have lots of great services at very reasonable prices because I really am passionate about making things affordable.
Yeah.
I want to try to get these medicines to as many people as possible who need them. And they should not just be for the rich and famous. Because I wear a Bucky shirt and I don't give a, I do care about my patients, just not other crap. All the things.
As far as price is concerned, like, I can say, like, your heart is so into how can I make this so affordable. Like, I've literally been with Dr. Phillips at her mom's house with her in a recliner, like, just really vexed over how can I get prices of hormones so that everybody can afford it. Like, this on a weekend, like, this is what she does on her weekends. It's like really like pouring her heart and soul. Like, how can I make this affordable for people? Because I mean, like she said, I feel like it's unethical to charge people stuff they can't afford. And so you really do go way beyond the Call of Duty. Researching and making sure you get the best quality product for the best price, even if that means you have to be in a room making it and mixing the hormones yourself.
Right.
Just so you can make sure it's a good quality product. And
we're not doing that. Thank God. And we're not mixing our own hormones. But yeah.
Like,
I really I trust our compounding pharmacy for sure.
Like, you don't even try, like, there's cheaper ways to get peptides, but you're like, no, we're not doing the experimental peptides on my patients.
Right.
Like, we're
Right.
not
It's
doing
unethical.
that. So,
Yeah.
So you are very good at setting the bar high and making sure it's affordable
And
for
safe.
people. And safe.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And then it's backed by research and science.
Right.
And then you listen to your patients to get feedback. How are you feeling? What was your experience with this?
It's fun.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
Because I like that because, when I ask you about products, you'll be like so excited because you're like, this lady came to me and she said, like, she was able to, like, get up and get dressed and do all these things and she felt like herself again. And you get probably as excited as they do,
I do.
that you've helped them.
Yeah, because that's why, the reason I got into all this is because all my patients felt like crap no matter what I did.
Yeah.
And I was tired of it, really. I was like, there's got to be more than this out there. You know what I mean? Like, we had a lady last week who did NAD loading, our loading protocol that we use, the IV, and it was transformational, 100% life-changing. She was recovered from her chronic fatigue, and that's not the story with everyone at all. She said 50%, which I think is phenomenal because she has a lot of baseline stuff that she still needs to work on. But like, it was awesome to see like her come into clinic a couple weeks after her last treatment and just in tears essentially, and like patients coming to me in tears that have been told by so many doctors that there's nothing wrong with you, you're just depressed, and like we get their labs back and there's like tons of abnormalities, and I'm like, how are you even getting out of bed? Like, this is like, we have such a failing healthcare system. And one thing that really I wanted to go on a tangent about is this whole Tylenol thing. I mean, do we want to talk about that? Should
I
we
don't
even go
know,
there?
but I was gonna say, like, I hang out in your IV room sometimes.
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
have anything to do. Like, I'm in between clients, and I just go and hang out in your IV room. There was a lady in there that said she had been going to doctors for 20 years. She was doing the NAD loading.
Yeah, yeah.
She had been going to doctors for 20 years, and nobody had been able to help her. And then she said she did the NAD loading the very first session, like when she left. She felt so amazing, and it gave her so much energy. And the next day, like, she felt so good and had so much energy, and she was just so excited. I mean, she was just in there like convincing me. You know what I mean? Like, I was about to go snatch that IV out of her arm and be like, "Give me some of that."
Yeah.
Not
It's so
really.
fun.
I wouldn't really do that, but
That's
like she was. I mean,
not
I want to say
sterile.
this lady was probably in her 60s and had been going through this for 20 years, trying to find something to make her feel better. And it was like in Royston, Georgia.
I know.
You know what I mean?
funny?
In your office.
Royston, Georgia.
Yeah. And
We're
just-
30 minutes north of Athens. 45-minute drive. Well, 45 minutes.
But 20 years of her life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You know, and versus, I don't even know how long she was in your office, like an hour getting an IV.
Yeah, it takes a couple hours to get the NAD
It
in.
was
But
like life changing
Yeah.
for her.
it's really cool.
And then she was like, she sent her husband. She was telling me like, she brought her husband up there. You know, she had, and she's so cute. She had a notebook with all these things to do. And she's like, "Are you Amy Jankowski? Oh, you're on my list."
I got to call you.
Yeah, I got to call you. Like, she's doing all the things because
Yeah.
whenever she started getting results, like straight away from the NAD, she's like, okay, what Dr. Phillips is saying is legit. So like, she's like got a whole notebook which she's
really
checking
works.
off like all the
Yeah.
things she's gonna do.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's based on like years and years and years of clinical experience with Dr. I mean, he's done it, so that's why I kind of
Yeah,
chose him to
you
learn
chose a
from.
really good mentor.
I did.
Yeah,
He's awesome. He's
Yeah.
very smart. And he's a very genuine person too. Like he's
And-
in it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You know?
and that makes a difference because I think people can tell if they come to your office and you're just wanting to make them another person
Right.
to get in and out. I think
Yeah.
people can tell.
They can.
But like I was telling you earlier, like we're customer service.
We are customer service.
We're
We are customer service. I want to make, we're having a festival and I want to make a giant banner with a cow on it. I told Eric I want to make a giant banner with a cow and that says "Stop being herded." Somebody else did that on a direct primary care
Be
group that I
heard,
was
not
on.
heard.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
You are a genius.
I know,
We are putting
sorry.
that
Be
Eric,
heard, not
Eric
heard.
Lovin,
Yeah.
office manager.
Be
make
heard,
sure get it
not
done.
heard.
He's probably not
I
going to
love
watch
that.
this.
Actually, that was pretty good.
Be
Yeah.
heard, not
heard.
herded. Not
Herded.
heard. I don't know if it'll
know.
work.
It'll
I
work.
could
We just
not,
gotta
like-
mess with it.
Yeah, we'll mess with it.
Gotta mess with
We'll
it.
brainstorm. And I'll probably text you at like 11:30 with
No,
ideas.
you will text me at 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, yeah. Well, I know you're asleep
While
then.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, so it's funny. What else are we talking? That's it. I guess we can end, but probably nobody's listening anymore. I don't think they're listening.
Well, they're
anymore.
missing out. You're missing out on all the good stuff.
Should we talk about Bigfoot?
No.
Oh, let's talk about the Tylenol. Okay, so the Tylenol thing. I just want to say
Bigfoot takes Tylenol.
he probably does.
He probably does.
I mean, it's okay in low doses. It really is. It's safe. Okay. So first of all, it's safe. But here's the thing. Here's what the ACOG. I want to call out the ACOG because I wrote this big long thing, but I decided not to do it. But here I am having some time to record. But the OBGYNs with their big white coats from the ACOG decided to put out a statement in response to the Tylenol thing, and they missed a really good opportunity to restore some of the trust from the American people, I think. They really missed an opportunity to bridge a gap because what I'm seeing is a huge amount of influx of patients who are terribly distrustful of our healthcare system. They don't trust anything doctors say, and it actually causes a lot of damage because patients don't get care when they need it. And it's really hurting our health overall as a nation because we need to restore the trust of the public in the traditional healthcare system because there's a lot of really good doctors in traditional healthcare who really care about their patients and they're not the enemy. They care. They do.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people come to me and they're like, oh, big pharma, oh, doctors, traditional doctors. Honestly, most of us in traditional medicine I mean, I'm in transition over to the other side or whatever, but
Other side.
most of us have not had the training. We don't know what we don't know. I mean, so I think a lot of doctors like me who have time and start seeing things, we start learning things. I've met other doctors just like me who go on this journey, and it's really sad. It needs to be incorporated into I think in 20 years it will be, like, honestly, because I mean, doctors like me, I'm training up. I've got third-year medical students every month, and you better bet they know if you're on a PPI, you need magnesium. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's a basic thing no one does that is like a functional thing that everyone needs. So, but yeah, it's a missed opportunity, I think, where you could have maybe acknowledged an opinion and a paper that clearly stated some risk, and instead you just completely knocked it down and even made a lot of people not trust you even more. So that was a mistake, and I hope that other organizations can learn from that mistake and start to acknowledge some of the data out there that people can actually handle looking at things and making a decision for themselves. They don't need to just be told what to do. That's the problem, is we think as doctors that we're just supposed to tell people what to do and they're supposed to follow us blindly. And that attitude has to stop. And it's from the early 1900s. That's when that started, and it has to stop. And I have a lot of interest in the history of medicine. And, like, I've looked back, and the first doctor in Georgia was actually a naturopath. She has the credit of being the first doctor in Georgia.
That's cool.
And initially, when I learned that a few years ago, it kind of pissed me off. I'm like, she's not a real doctor. Wasn't that funny? Now you're my friend.
I am not a real doctor.
No, you're not.
I'm
You're
not.
not. But you're just, I mean, I am. But, I mean, you're a naturopath. Just like, you know, a PhD with a biology degree isn't a real doctor either. So stop calling yourselves doctors.